Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
No debate, cause it's off. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth.
Love to see this team add another receiver, whether that's trade or free agency.
That's okay. Pittsburgh's the AARP retirement home.
There's a bunt record. That person's never going to have to worry about that thing ever getting broken.
I hate analytics. I think it's ruined the game I grew up loving.
I will do unspeakable things for the Giants to win this rule.
Oh, pause. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Korner Booth pregame. I am your host, Mr. Jared Clem. This is going to be a crazy show tonight. I am ready for it. We got so much football to talk about. Got basketball. World Series just kicked off. This is nuts. But want to bring my boys in quick. We got the whole crew. We got the whole Korner Booth 3rd and 10 crossover crew. My boy Matt Ardazzo. Matty, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. I would have been doing better if any of these recent gambling things going on involved Woody Johnson, Christopher Johnson, Hal Steinbrenner, Anthony Volpe. If it involved any of those people, I would be doing a lot better. But I'm doing just okay.
Yeah, you know what the craziest thing is about all of this whole thing? We'll break down the NBA stuff in about 20 minutes. We'll obviously get started with Thursday Night Football to kick everything off. But what's nuts to me is that this broke this morning, probably 7:30. I'm driving a truck, and I keep seeing Kevin and everyone else text me nonstop, and then the executive chat at Belly after talking about this stuff all going down. I'm like, ooh. And I saw Chauncey Billups. I was like, wait, didn't we my team just play him last night for the Blazers? So, but it's all crazy. But we also are welcoming in from 3rd and 10 podcast, my boy Brian Germanaro. Brian, what's up, buddy?
Not much. I mean, the NBA just shot themselves in the foot. They had so much good things going for them with NBC and all that.
I know. Listen, the kickoff looked great, and also my producer Nate. Boys, I have to drop off for about 10 seconds. I'll be right back. You guys can start with Thursday Night Football. I'll be right back.
Cool. Sounds good.
So, I hate football, but like Brown, I'll take it. But we have to talk Thursday Night Football, I guess. Minnesota Vikings and Los Angeles Chargers. This is where is this at? I don't think it really matters. So Carson Wentz is playing, which that's a serviceable backup quarterback right there. He still has, he still's got that playing ability. But look, the Vikings defense, I believe, if I got this correct, I believe they're about 5th in points allowed per game. They give up about 19.4. 6th in total yards. They're 7th. They allow about 184 passing yards a game. Brian Flores has had this defense in check these last few years. The only thing hindering them this year is just the quarterback has just been very inconsistent because everybody's been hurt. I don't know. This is a weird game because we're seeing a Los Angeles Chargers collapse. And I don't really think that's anything out of the ordinary. I feel like every year they start off kind of hot and then they kind of start to cool off towards halfway through around this time. I don't know. No running game really for the Chargers. Obviously, I believe everybody else is healthy. They got that tight end that's been hot the last couple of weeks. I mean, I guess I feel better taking the better quarterback with Justin Herbert here, but that Vikings defense is going to be really tough for him. But Andrew Van Ginkel is out, so that's a big thing.
Yeah, I mean, majority of that the Chargers' offensive line is just out, but I will say I like taking the better quarterback, but the one thing he has going against him is that the Vikings are I think the 4th in pressures in the NFL this year, and Justin Herbert really struggles in facing pressure this year. I think he's the 25th quarterback in pressure. So to me, that signals that he's going to have an off night and that the Vikings defense is really going to get at him. And if the Chargers offense isn't clicking, you don't need Carson Wentz to put up much. Put up, 17, 21 points, which he's more than capable of doing, and the Vikings kind of have it. And it almost makes you wonder, I know he had the lawsuit and anything against the NFL, but will Brian Flores get more head coaching looks this offseason? Because I think there were rumors last year, but nothing ever materialized. With what he's done with that defense, he more deserves a second shot.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I think the lawsuit I believe it's still ongoing. I think until that's settled, I think franchises are going to be a little weary with bringing him on. But I mean, listen, he didn't do bad things with Miami. He may not have wanted that specific quarterback, and he may, at the end of the day, he may be right about Tua because Tua has just collapsed.
I think he's been proven right so far. He's got an offensive guru with him, and he's only regressed with him.
He was ahead of the game. I believe he wanted Herbert over Tua, and that definitely would have been a better, outcome for Miami. Thankfully, it didn't happen for my sake. Yeah. I can't take two top 10 quarterbacks in my own division.
Man, could you imagine Herbert and Allen every year, twice a year, battling for that division? Like, I know for you that would be painful, but just as like an average football fan, I mean, it'd be must watch. And with Drake May now too. Oh God,
dude, that would be. And yeah, we'd be rolling out Zach Wilson and Justin Fields and Joe Flacco and Trevor Siemian. Oh my God, I'd be in my own hell.
I thought of you in that viral video of that Jets fan, the kid, when he's like, "I hate this team." You were my first thought. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is hysterical."
That's so me. I'm too deep into like ever even consider like I respect like Kelsey's decision to be a free agent. Like I'm not at that point, and I won't ever be. I had freaking season tickets. I was at season tickets for 9 years. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, you.
No, that's not a. I know season tickets for 9 years isn't a long time, but for the Jets,
it's a decade long. Like that's a long time to commit to one team, and they're not cheap. So,
dude, 9 years of Jets season tickets is more like 30.
Easily.
But back to Chargers and Vikings. Aaron Jones is back. He's listed as, I had to check. I started him in a league, but he's listed as healthy.
Okay.
So in the league I put him in. It's in this fantasy league with Belly Up. So I don't really care about it because I'm already 2-5. I could care less. But
Schefter, he's officially active.
Throw him in there. I don't know what that's going to mean I'm assuming they'll probably lean heavy on Jordan Mason still. Maybe they'll use Aaron Jones in the passing game, but this is exciting for the Vikings that now they finally have that dynamic 1-2 punch at running back. Mason with that speed and Jones is just amazing with catching the ball out of the backfield. So if they can work up some package plays with that, kind of throw the Chargers defense off track, it'll be an interesting game. I still feel like I should side with the Chargers, but I think the Vikings are going to make it fun.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I want to go Chargers. I'm a big Justin Herbert guy. Like since Oregon, I thought this guy was going to be a star, but I just can't bet against that defense. And if Aaron Jones is back, that Vikings offense, anyone could be a quarterback, and they still probably figure out a way to score 17 points.
Hey, I mean, they should. My thing is so I think even though we're 8 weeks or so in, 9 weeks in, you lost J.J. McCarthy his entire rookie year. He's now missing, I believe, his 5th game of this season. I think the Vikings made a mistake letting Sam walk, but I understand it because they drafted this kid like 10th or 12th overall, whatever that was. Like you gotta you gotta invest in him. You gotta invest in him and see what he's got when you draft him in the first round. When you
can't give Sam Darnold $100 million when you invested a top 10 draft pick into a quarterback. Yeah. Like that's just poor asset management.
Yeah,
and it's not like he had any value either because he was still so raw. You couldn't get anything for J.J. McCarthy.
No, and they did what they had to do. You can't waste that pick. You can't. It looks bad. And then if they want to trade him, they're not going to get a first rounder back for him. No. So,
we talking Vikings? I'm with
it. Talking Vikings. We were talking about. We were talking about the game, and then I went off on did the Vikings make a mistake letting Sam Darnold walk, and then talking about the whole you got to invest in McCarthy and everything.
So what you're telling me is even when I got to drop behind the scenes and do a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, our show still goes full ADHD. That's awesome. Anyway, I want to interject here. I want to interject here.
Let's offer the Jets for a little bit too.
Yeah, listen, it's how it goes. Usually, if we're playing with the Eagles or the Timberwolves or the Diamondbacks or the Yankees or one of Nate's dumpster fire teams, because Nate can't find happiness in sports.
He can't pick a damn team. I'm sorry, buddy. You can't.
Nate, can I pull the Hurricanes from your choices, please?
Wait, they were pulling Notre Dame too. Then we're pulling them out too.
Oh, I'm not. Nate,
Notre Dame was never an option in the first. I'm kidding. No.
Oh!
Wow. Okay.
Nate,
All right.
I'm
All right,
not,
children,
I'm not withdrawing my
settle
team.
down. We'll go to the Cooper regime right now. We're gonna settle down.
Still in there.
Yep, LSU still in there.
So
Who's Matcha Green?
as the guy who had to watch his team play the Vikings last week in their top-ranked pass defense, they're not a bad roster by any stretch. And the fact of the matter is Carson Wentz had 3 or 4 great drives, and he found a way to Carson Wentz himself out of it. The thing that really the problem with the Vikings, this is the unfortunate side effect of just bad leadership and management and possibly ownership. They've pigeonholed themselves. Their 2 options are both shit. JJ McCarthy is going to be a bust. He's worse than Trey Lance. And then you have Carson Wentz, who is a journeyman, but he's the worst journeyman compared to Sam Darnold. It's not a good look. It's not a good sign. And I just realized my brace is jingling like crazy. You can't kind of have it both ways. You know, the problem is Minnesota tried the Jake McCarthy experiment. Now, listen, he could come out this weekend or two. Is he starting today or is Wentz still starting?
It's still Wentz.
No, it's Wentz.
They announced it like right after the game that Wentz was starting.
Yeah, they did put out something saying he was missing his 5th straight game.
You know what's crazy to me is being a Timberwolves fan. We're not even the most toxic franchise in the entire state of Minnesota, and I love it. Listen, I heard a guy basically today on TikTok today. Ant's playing ball like he knows he's got to start paying child support, and I was just like, wow! Shout out to the Press Cowboys fan. That was the best thing I've heard today. Oh my god. Anyway, so we're back to it. My biggest thing on Carson Wentz is that dude has so much raw talent, and it's so evident. Like, he's hitting throws that are ridiculous. But there are 3 or 4 throws he missed during that game. One of them was on the pick 6 draw. On neither of them were the turnover. The turnovers were so early in the drive. But one of them was on one of the field goals. Dude, he had Jordan Addison on a walk-in touchdown. He just sailed the ball to the sideline, and we don't see it because Addison makes an amazing catch. But then you look at the All-22 film, which I had the great pleasure of doing. Wentz, so the ball's okay, let's say this is like the field, right? Let's say this is it's outside the hashes. Here's the hash. Here's the sideline. The ball's supposed to be like right here, so Addison can just come down, catch it, and just take off. The ball is so far off to the left. He's literally almost 4 yards outside, 2-3 yards out of bounds catching this ball because the ball sailed about 6 yards over. And now you're looking at, I almost wish I could break this down with a clicker, but we don't have the rights to NFL films and All-22 tape, or I don't know how that stuff works, but we can do it another time. Wentz airmailed 2 more throws that should have been walk-in touchdowns. And I'm sitting there like this as an Eagles fan because we only have basically 2 good cornerbacks, and he was attacking our 3rd cornerback like it was his job. I swear to God, I love Keely Ringo, but bro, you need to switch to safety because it put the fries in the bag, pal. It ain't working. So, you know what's crazy is because he was one of the best zone corners in his draft class, and apparently Vic Fangio's version of zone is just too much for him. But I will say this about the Vikings. They're such an interesting team because they have so much depth and talent at every position, even on defense. And Brian Flores is a genius. I think he might have also been right about Tua, but it's a whole different, you know.
Oh, we already went into that. He's
100%. Listen, I wasn't in earshot, so like I had to get that shot in there of Brian Flores because
that's how we got ADHD and went to the Jets because we were just like, imagine if he had his way and he had Herbert and it was Herbert, Allen, and Drake May, and then the Jets are rolling out Joe Flacco, Justin Fields, Trevor Siemian, Tim Boyle.
We flax.
Aaron Jones is healthy and active for today.
That is a interesting caveat because I love Jordan Mason. I think he is a very interesting player. Great downhill runner. The only problem with how he fits into that offense is now we're kind of talking, okay, they can actually run the football. I mean, so I don't even know how to summarize this correctly. When watching this team in Minnesota, I see so much potential, which I've already said now 3 times. I'm repeating myself. But then you look to Los Angeles on the other side of the ball. They are so banged up, they might as well start us 3 in the secondary with Derwin James. That's basically what it's coming down to. So tonight, it's I don't even know how to summarize how this game is going to go because I also could see Justin Herbert going ballistic in that secondary because
that's the one thing they have going for them. It's Justin Herbert. You don't want to bet against.
Jalen Hurts just showed half the league how to attack that defense. Yes, we have 2 all-pro level receivers, but Chargers receivers have been pretty damn good this year. So, I mean, it's about Jim Harbaugh not running his 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th string running backs into the ground. But I digress. I honestly think this game is going to be ugly, sloppy, and nasty.
Yeah.
And not even in the good way. So.
Just like a Chipotle burrito.
Dude, too soon.
Oh, is that what you had?
No, we've had no shut the. We've established this on the show before. I refuse to eat Chipotle. It is the no-fly zone for me. I refuse. So that's the best way I can word it. Me and AJ Brown got that in common, I guess. I can't do it. But this game is so rough and not fun, and it's going to be so bad. Boys, this is almost a nominee for the 10 things I'd rather do game. That's how bad this game might be tonight. The last time we did this was we had McCarthy on, and it was Panthers and Bears, I think, right? That was the game we did it for last year. It was Fields versus I think it was Bryce Young's first or second start.
It can't be Fields because Fields.
No, it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then McCarthy ended the show with going on a date with Kevin's mom. I was like, holy shit. All right, so let's just summarize this game quickly. All right, I'm not even going to text Chris here because I feel like that's an insult to his talent. Who you got first touchdown tonight? We'll go around the horn.
Aaron Jones.
Give me Justin Jefferson.
Ooh, okay. I'll throw a wild card in there. Give me Mr. Complainer and to talk about the refs himself, TJ Hawkinson. And, of course, Nate the Great, my favorite producer. Who you got?
Oh, thank you. Jalen Naylor.
Oh, Chargers love.
Wow.
Nah, screw the Chargers. I'm kidding.
All right, fine. I'll do Chargers. Fine, Quentin Johnson.
If I had to choose a Chargers player, I would do – who's the Chargers' second string running back right now?
Might be one of us.
Yeah, I was going to say me.
By the way, assistant coach segment in about whenever Jared wants to.
Oh, my God. That's right. We have to do that tonight. Okay.
Brian, you know about this?
No, I'm excited, though.
Hell yeah.
On Mondays, when I do keep 3, cut 5,
yeah.
Nate, for what I did all of the offense, all teams' offensive lines as a whole, quarterbacks, running back, wide receivers, tight ends. I did kickers. Nate wanted me to do punters. And I said, Nate, there's no way anybody in this planet knows 8 punters. So Nate came up with the idea. I'm going to come in. I'm going to say, here's 8 random names. You tell me if they're a punter. So we did that, and that was a lot of fun. So now we're going to keep doing it. Now he's doing assistant coaches. He'll be like John Smith, and you got to be like, yes, no.
I love this. We did something similar on our show. We did, is this a hockey player or blank? So we did, is this a hockey player or a member of Canadian Parliament? This is a hockey player or an extra in one of the Star Wars movies. Was another one we did. They were actually pretty fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
Dude, my entire bench has been just decimated by injuries in one of my fantasy leagues. You ever get that text from Sleeper? Games are starting in an hour, and you have like a bunch of like players not playing. I'm just sitting there looking at my bench. I was like, "Good Lord, man, I am actually screwed here." Like, I'm starting like Trey Tucker, in a manner. I'm like, I'm so screwed here. But yeah, let's. I want to touch on the NBA. I think we should attack this now.
Yeah,
because I feel like this is going to be one of those things where it's going to be beat to hell, and we should probably get out in front of it. So, shout out to my dog Nate. Texted me a boat of work. I was talking to somebody before I got on the show, and I said he texted me 6 iPhone pages worth of stuff. My exact response to Nate was, "Great, this looks awesome. You're amazing. What's the source?" Nate goes, "Twitter, me." F-bomb, insert F-bomb here. Nate then replies with, "Oh no, the guy pulled it direct from Cash Patel's press conference." I'm like, thank you. giving me a effing heart attack.
Exact tweet he's talking about too.
Oh my lord!
Tweet he's talking about.
I watched like 5 minutes of the I had like while my truck was getting loaded this morning. I'm literally just sitting there watching the little boxes, so like listening to the press conference from Kash Patel, and I'm trying to follow it, but I got like 10 minutes in. So I'm just going to summarize this. This is from Twitter. It was pulled directly from Kash Patel's press conference today with the FBI. Remember, we are not on the hook for this. This is what we were told. Okay, let's start off. Former NBA players and coaches Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, Scary Terry, and Damon Jones have been arrested. There was illegal gambling and sports rigging operation that spanned years across 11 states. In total, 30 individuals have been arrested, 13 mafia members. The mafia in question, which doesn't exist, is called La Casa Nostra, which doesn't exist. Charges include illegal gambling, wire fraud, and extortion. There are 2 separate indictments. The first involves 6 defendants accused of participating in a sports corruption scheme that exploited insider information involving NBA players and teams. I'm waiting for Oklahoma City to get mentioned in this, but I'm really disappointed so far. The defendants leveraged their connections to place prop bets based on confidential insider information, winning tens of thousands of dollars per bet. Shocker. The second indictment involves 31 defendants charged with participating in nationwide rigged illegal poker games. The FBI says they used high-tech cheating technology to steal millions of dollars from victims in underground poker games that were secretly fixed. 2 cases are separate, but there are 3 overlapping defendants, former NBA player and coach Damon, including former NBA player and coach Damon Jones, which is hilarious. I've not heard that name in a half a decade. The FBI says that the NBA player Terry Rozier told defendants that he was going to leave the game early on March 3rd, 2023 with an injury. The defendants placed more than $200,000 of wages on the unders for his prop bets. Rozier leaving the game after 9 minutes. Those bets paid out tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, nobody's really crying for sports books, but still in profits. The defendants, Rozier counted the money. Rozier counted the money with them at his house, or the defendants and Rozier counted the money at his house. So I got that right. All right. The FBI says former Raptors player Giannis Porter was threatened to participate in the sports gambling scheme because of his gambling debts. Shocker. The teams that were bet on during the sports gambling scheme include the Charlotte Hornets, the Portland Trailblazers, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Toronto Raptors. The rigged poker games occurred in the Hamptons, Miami, Las Vegas, and Manhattan. Shocker. All right. This literally is reading like the biggest no shit I've ever read in my life.
It's like a Sopranos episode.
I know. I feel like I just watched half the Sopranos right now. By the way, my mom grew up in that county, which is even funnier. All right.
I have my uncle's brother-in-law is a cop in Boone, New Jersey, where they shot most of Sopranos.
Boone? I love Boone. That's great.
Yeah.
They got a couple great delis down there.
He was on the set when somebody got whacked.
Wow.
If you
All right.
You know Sopranos, you know who got.
Yeah, I got you. My mother is from Cedar Grove. My uncles live in Wayne Patterson area. So yeah, I know the area very well. All right. The poker scheme targeted victims who were lured in to participate in rigged poker games by the chance to play alongside former professional athletes such as Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones. The FBI says the defendants utilized altered shuffling machines to read the cards in the deck and then relay the information to off-site operators. The off-site operator, known as the quarterback, then sent the information to someone at the table. The FBI also says that defendants utilized other cheating technologies, including poker chip trays, read cards through hidden cameras, special contact lenses that could read marked cards, X-ray poker tables that could read cards face down. The FBI says that defendants robbed a victim at gunpoint to acquire the rigged shuffling machine. Sports gambling investigation. It's called Operation Nothing But Net. Wow.
Great name.
Poker
Great
investigation
name, by the way.
is called Operation Royal Flush. Holy shit. All right. The FBI has been working on this investigation for 4 years, with victims losing at least $7 million. One specific victim lost at least $1.8 So I'm guessing the 7 was total. The FBI reviewed thousands of hours of video evidence and executed more than 24 search warrants. Wow. I you know what? Honestly, I think I give myself a bow there. I read that almost perfectly. My public speaking is back to glory, baby. All right. Here's the kicker about all this. Yes, I could barely keep a straight face while reading that because this sounds like such a cartoon Daffy Duck level Acme scheme. Like, no shit they were going to get caught. This sounds like a movie.
The X-ray poker table is what got me.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what?
The mafia.
Like, what in the Carnival Cruise is this?
Their name La Cosa Nostra. That means like our thing. That's what that translates to, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So it's just our thing mafia.
That's something.
Big mafia guy.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. They're innocent. They didn't do it.
Most I said they don't exist. You know, I'm trying to live to next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're innocent. They didn't do anything wrong. I support them.
What I will say is this. The NBA has a bad rep. You can go all the way back to Tim Donaghy. You can go to the fact that last year a lot of people were starting to complain that Oklahoma City, it almost seemed like they had games rigged for them. And I have been a staunch advocate of this for years. You guys say this. The NBA has had every opportunity in the world to surpass baseball. They were literally high-stepping their way into catching football or college football, and then Adam Silver took over. Adam Silver is the worst thing to happen to the NBA ever. Because I honestly, the game has gotten worst thing happened in the NBA since the softening of defense in the All-Star game.
Yep.
And the dunk contest. But what is great about the NBA is you have some of the most athletic best stars in the world. Like, honestly, I had a great time watching Minnesota Portland last night. Also watching a felon coach the opposing team was pretty cool. Anyway, alleged felon. So I will say this. Sorry, I'm trying to I just got over head cold, so everything's a little rusty. When it comes to this league and it comes to everything that's going on, this is the worst. This is doomsday. This is Armageddon for the NBA. Heads are going to roll because now I literally asked this question. How far down does this really go? I don't think it just stops at what we just were reported on. I think there's more. I think we might even start seeing there's league officials involved. I don't know. I think that's insane to think about. But now you got people talking on TikTok and Twitter that there's possible RICO cases for people inside the league, which is probably complete bull. But here's the thing. The fact that they're even thinking that, see, the NFL just high steps and stiff arms past being rigged. They laugh at it. They blame refs being morons, which they are, but that's a whole other argument for holiday. The NBA's got a bigger problem. The NBA prides themselves on being forward thinking and uplifting and equitable, and I don't know, name every other crappy every uplifting buzzword from MSNBC. And so the thing is that now they have a real issue because now they look worse than the NBA and the NFL and the NFL and MLB put together. I am so caught up with all this craziness because that was insane to read because I had not read that completely. That was my first time reading it. I skimmed it when Nate sent it to me so I wouldn't F it up when I read it. Now I read it completely and could not keep a straight face because it sounded made up.
It does.
It sounds made up, which is even worse. If it sounded kind of crazy, sure, whatever. No, it was so bad it sounds like a Looney Tunes scheme. Holy cow. So I'll open the floor to you guys, but dude, the NBA is in trouble. This is bad because they had a great opening night, last two opening nights. NBA on Prime, great start. NBA on NBC, awesome. NBA and ESPN, still awesome because, love seeing Shaq and the boys together.
Trophy back in midcourt for the finals. That got a lot of people going.
Yeah. I mean, I still want OKC to go 0-82, but I mean.
That's not going to happen.
I know. 1-81?
I have a friend who's an OKC fan who believes they're going to break the Warriors record this year.
I hope nothing but despair for that fan base. Minnesota got so much hell. Minnesota fans got so much hell from Thunder fans during the Western Conference Finals. And I literally said to somebody last night, I said it was torture watching that series because I just wanted to get off the bench and fight half the team myself. Lou Dort is literally just a UFC fighter playing basketball.
Yeah,
that's all he is.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'd rather have John Jones out there chucking up a 3 for me. Shout out to my boy Bone.
Watch John Jones chuck up 3s. I'm not gonna lie.
John Jones was a football player, if anything, but he was not a athletic basketball player. Anyway, at least from what I heard from sources who knew him. Anyway, so fellas, thoughts on all this craziness? Nate, I know you're chomping at the bit to talk about it. What do you think? Open floor here.
Oh, damn. I mean, crazy, right? I mean, like you mentioned, NBA had a great start. To these past couple of days. So this was definitely shocking to hear at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, look, sports betting, it's essential to a lot of people's lives out there. I work with people like that, right? So I would know a little bit. But yeah, it's just a damning situation, honestly. I mean, these players are earning millions. These coaches are getting paid millions to do what they do. Yet they're greedy as heck and they want more money on the side when like they literally get paid a lot to do what they do compared to the general public. Yeah, I mean, look, they deserve what's coming to them based off the details that we, found out about. And yeah, I heard the Lakers were part of it and the whole LeBron situation with Damon Jones and all that. So that was definitely shocking to hear. But
Raggy.
Yeah, shoot. But yeah, man, I don't got too much. I still haven't really read fully into it. I'm sure me and Brian will talk about it more this Saturday on our show. Once I get it.
Nate, make your announcement, bro. Make your announcement. What's new?
Oh yes. So next week, I'm sure Brian will hopefully be here for the Korner Booth next Thursday.
He should be.
I should be, yeah.
We've talked about this behind the scenes already.
Yes. So. Oh, we're doing it next week. Let's go.
Next week. Yes.
We're doing the decision.
So my top 3, I promise my top 3 will be announced today, and then my decision will be made next week.
Well, I was gonna say about you guys switching your show to Saturdays, but
just for this week. Our show's gonna be Saturday.
Oh, okay. I was also mid workout when you texted me and Kelsey, so I was like
conflicts.
Yeah. Plus, last Saturday worked out pretty well. Shout out to Christina, by the way, for hopping on. But yeah, in terms of my teams, I've narrowed it down to 3. It is LSU, it is Miami, and it is Texas A&M. That will be decided.
Oregon and Notre Dame have missed
it was
the cut.
tough, man. I wanted Oregon in there, but I was like, I don't know.
Really?
The fun part about that.
I know, man.
The fun part about those 3.
I'll just show you this, Hall of Famer, greatest safety ever to walk the earth, cigar aficionado, best halftime speech of all time. I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell nah.
The fun thing about those 3, the 3 that you've got, the fun thing about that is that LSU and A&M both play each other this weekend.
Yeah.
I banned that. Oh, that's a secondary reason I banned that game from the 6-pack. One, because LSU is even worse than the Raiders about torpedoing my 6-pack. The second one was that I don't want to influence Nate's decision on who he's picking in his thing.
Well, when they win, it'll influence.
Like I said, I am banning LSU. LSU's got a 1-year suspension from the 6-pack. They'll be reinstated next year after Brian Kelly's fired.
If he's fired.
Yeah, they're now banned. They're like we've banned people, we've banned certain teams or topics from the show. Certain guests we've banned. Some are indefinite, some are temporary, some are suspensions. The LSU Tigers and the Las Vegas Raiders are now permanently banned from the podcast 6-pack segment until next year.
Are we going to put the Raiders in there?
Because they've torpedoed 4 of my parlays this year. Only 2 were on air. So, I was talking to somebody about this. I said, I've had the worst luck betting the past month and a half since I got off the vineyard, right? And I started realizing it's my own effing fault because I picked these stupid upsets that never hit.
Yeah, that could be an issue.
Yeah, so I just said, F it. Let me just take part of this out of the equation. So I removed the 2 teams that seem to screw me the hardest, the Raiders and the Tigers. So you know what? We're working on it, okay? The next up is the damn Ravens. They've killed me twice this year. There's 5 teams I'm gonna start going full down. You're banned, you're gone, no longer welcome. Goodbye. All right, this is how it's gonna go. All right, I'm done because The 6-pack, it's like I swear to God, I see Kelsey pulling his little marionette strings behind everything because I pull a dumb parlay every single week. I can't even blame him for it. He probably would have talked me out of it. So we're LSU, Brian Kelly, screw you, you're banned. Bye. Done. I told Matt I officially hate his team now. And the craziest thing is,
I feel bad. We tried to.
I almost went to LSU. That was supposed to be my school.
Really?
Yes, because I would have gotten it on GPA alone, and then I would have easily rolled in on SATs. And I'm not a great test taker.
Yeah, that's the problem with Notre Dame is I had no shot at getting in.
But then I wouldn't have met this handsome devil to the right of me. So,
yeah, true.
Yes, you know what?
Everything happens for a reason.
Southern did something good for me. Shitbox of a school. Anyway, so we're back. We're talking NBA. Any final thoughts, boys, before we start doing assistant coaches game?
I think this, like you were saying, like this could go up the league circles just because the Tim Donaghy scandal happened too. That gives more credibility. This might be bigger because that was kind of slipped under the rug too.
David Stern, that was his last good act as commissioner. He went right on.
Yeah, he slipped on the rug. That could have brought down the NBA. So the fact that that scandal already happened and now this one's happening, there's precedent that this could be much deeper than we think it is.
The worst part is it's the reputation. But also, we never picked who we're picking for game tonight. So, we'll go around the horn here. I got Chargers. I'll give them the win. I think Herbert's going to shred that secondary.
Yeah. I'm going to go Vikings. We'll go rogue. Aaron
going
Jones
Vikings
is going to – yeah, see?
Nate, am I lone wolfing?
No, I'll join you.
Let's go, boy!
Might as well, man. You know what I'm saying?
Co-host, take the freaking Vikings. The host, take the Chargers. Let's go.
Rah.
I'm like way too amped up right now. Like, what the hell did I? Oh, now I know what I drank. I got back I ran an errand. I ate food finally for the first time since 7 a.m. And then I had a mixture of creatine, EAAs, essential amino acids, electrolytes, and apple cider vinegar. And I call it my super juice because it's helped me recover faster, my body feel better, and everything just work properly, right? At 30 years old, you got to start taking care of yourself, guys, as I slam a beer. Anyway, so what is crazy is that I downed that and then like did some like quick physical activity doing something. And then I started watching like an intense military shooter drama. And then I had to start prepping for the show. So the energy is off the wazoo right now. And I haven't had a drop of caffeine in almost 5 hours. I did have about 400 milligrams today, so possibly more. I kind of free poured my instant coffee this morning. Matt knows exactly which jar of instant coffee I'm talking about, the one I bought in Ohio.
Yeah.
And I put in about a half a gallon. I put in like 2 tablespoons of honey into it because getting over the sinus thing I had. So I was ripping this morning. But anyway, so Nathan, it is your time to shine, brother. Let's do Are They an Assistant Coach? Presented by our friends at Canada. Promo code BELLIP20 for 20% off your purchase at checkout. Best dip replacement on the market. Nathan, floor is yours, brother.
Hey, I was gonna put some Chinese music, but I found game show music, so we'll settle.
I send you those as a joke. You're not supposed to actually play them on air.
This will do. All right. So we all know the drill, right? I'm gonna name 8 people, and all you gotta do is let me know if they're an assistant coach or not. All right. Number 1, Jim Bob Cooter.
Yes, I know for a fact. This man has the greatest last name of all time.
Yes, this guy's one.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Colts OC, by the way. So he's doing a heck of a job over there in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah, he is. What up, Jim Bob?
Right.
Jimmy Cooter.
Number 2, Drew Nielsen.
Yes, he's a no, wait, no. No, I don't think he is. Because I feel like Nate never goes back-to-back here.
That sounds so...
No, this is like the Nielsen box maker or something. Yeah, no.
All right, I'll say no.
Nate, drop the volume like a quarter of a decibel, okay?
Correct. That is my apologies, boss.
You're good.
Was a mix of Drew.
I can't hear it at all.
Oh, well, it's a mix of Ryan Petzing Drew Petzing and Ryan Nielsen, which is an OC and DC of the Cards and Jags.
Oh, so he's playing dirty now. He's mixing last names.
Yeah, Matt gave me an idea last week.
Nate didn't like our punter joke last week, so now we actually really have to get after him.
Exactly. Matt gave me the idea last week, so that's why I'm
you're the worst. You're the worst. It's okay.
All right. Number 3, Declan Doyle.
100%. That's one.
Yeah, it's got to be. No way in hell you made that name up.
I'm going to say you made that name up, but majority said yes.
Yeah, we're playing democracy here.
Fine then. All right. That is the Bears OC. Jesus Christ. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Here we go.
I'm so offended right now.
Shane Udinsky.
Oh.
Dinsky.
Crap. That's
I'm
such,
gonna go with
that's such a Polish name, too. It's got to be a character on some show.
They're going to say, majority says no. I'm going to say yes, and that he is a coach on the staff of the Texans.
Okay.
That's
Brian
oddly
is no-
specific.
Yes or no, Brian?
No.
Is that right?
No.
Dang it. All right. Well, that was a mix of Shane Bowen and Grant Udinsky. The
Woo! Let's go! I'm getting way too into this right now.
Gosh dang it, man.
We're
I thought I was
both
good at this.
Yeah, me and Brian are shooting 100% right now.
Yeah, damn.
We're shooting like
All right.
Edwards when he knows he's got to pay child support.
Bobby Babich.
That's my boy, by the way. That's why I'm making the jokes. All right, yeah.
Say it again.
Bobby Babich.
Babich.
I feel like you're just saying Bobby Bad Bitch. I'm going to say no.
Thank you. That's why I'm thinking the same thing. That's why I'm like, say it again.
Here's the thing. It's like, Matt,
I'm
you're
gonna
our voice
say
of
no.
reason here. What do you think?
I don't know what the heck that is. I'm going to say no.
I'll go with Matt. No.
Matt, you should know because that is the Bills DC.
What?
Yeah, there you go.
Dude,
All right. Todd Orr.
What, do you just get Michael Orr and you put Todd in front
Yeah.
of it?
yeah, I know,
Nate.
Nate,
way.
Nate, I think you overshot the bunker there, buddy.
I know. Well, that is correct. It is a mix of Todd Monken and Zach Orr, OC and DC of
Almost.
the Ravens. Clayton Adams.
No.
Yes. I'm going to say Jaguars. Why not?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Gosh damn it. That is the OC of the Dallas Cowboys.
Nate, you're also realizing you're doing every other one, right?
No.
That's
I picked it up the pattern within like 2 minutes. Like he's done every other one, so it's
No.
like no, he's gonna.
Josh,
I gotta
No, watch this.
Josh Grizzard is your last one for you.
Who? What's his last name?
Grizzard.
I don't even know.
watch. He's like a grad
No,
assistant
no.
at like UW or some shit. No,
No.
Brian,
No.
that is the OC of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Who
Gentlemen.
are these people?
we did like the fact check this shit in some place. I'm like, what?
There you go. Nope. That was all from ESPN, folks. Thank you for playing. I appreciate that.
Oh my God, what
Doesn't
the
help
shit,
me.
man.
Next week, we're doing athletic trainers.
No,
No,
Get to
nobody
know
knows those.
Get to know
I know two of them, and because they play for the team I love and the team I hate.
Owen. In 2 weeks from now, we'll be cheerleaders, so study up.
Now wait a minute here.
Yeah, well, I can't name a single NFL cheerleader.
I've actually met two of them. They're actually really nice people.
And maybe in a month, we're doing colleges. It'll be
Stop
tougher
it.
than you think.
Cheerleaders, stop
Ooh.
it.
No,
Stop
college like
it.
college is, like teams. It'll be tougher than you think.
What, like the Fighting Artichokes?
Oh,
Right,
no,
you
no,
never
no,
know.
yeah, Nate. You know what we're gonna do next time? We'll do name that player's college.
Oh, next Thursday. I got you, boss.
So one of my guys at work, he quizzed me on like I think 60 of them when we were doing a job. I got 48.
Wow.
It's not a humble brag. It also is maybe a cry for help. I'm not sure.
It's both.
Yes, it's both. Like he's like, where did Dallas Goddard go? I'm like, sorry, South Dakota State, baby, go Jackrabbits. And he goes, where did Pierre Garcon? I'm like, I know it was like, crap, what Bethune Cookman. It was like, yeah. And he goes, what? I'm like, yep. No, wait, no, he went to the D3 schools. No, somebody else went to Bethune. Oh, no, I remember. I nailed it, whoever it was. But anyway, keep going. So now we've done NBA. We've done our picks. I've already cracked the beer. So, fellas, not got a 6-pack here, boys. So, 6-packs presented once again by our friends over at Righteous. No, not Righteous Felon. It's wow, I'm losing my mind today. Candidates. Promo code BLAP 20% off. Nathan, all of Nathan's shenanigans are brought to you by our friends over at Righteous Felon. But Nate hasn't said anything or done anything today that's inherently going to get us canceled, make us look racist or anything other of that sort.
Well, he tried with Nick.
Not yet.
He attempted. He wanted to play
Chinese
listen,
music.
Yes.
And he's not even Chinese.
Hey, I'm just saying, next Thursday, I will go. You will.
Oh, yeah, by the way, next Thursday, folks, is our Halloween special. Me and the boys will all be in costume.
Oh, let's go. I got my costume already.
I have no costume right now. I literally confessed this to somebody on Tuesday. I'm like, I have no costume because there's no Halloween party at my house this year. So there's no costume. There's no reason to dress up. Now I'm like, oh, I might have to go out on Halloween. Now I'm like, shit.
I got a Halloween costume, but you won't be able to see me.
And his name is John Cena.
Yeah, Nate really threw us off with that whole wanted to play the Chinese music. That was the whole time I was hung up. I was like, he's not even Chinese. Yeah. So I just couldn't get past that for some reason in my head.
You're hung up on that.
All right, so we're gonna start off. We're gonna get it rolling here. I made some amendments. So, like I said before, I banned LSU and Oakland Las Vegas from the 6-pack permanently, at least at the end of the year.
They're so bad they've been demoted to Oakland.
Ooh,
yeah,
I like
I'm saying no. Send them back to LA. Let's make them the LA Raiders where they actually belong. We'll swap the Chargers, send them back to San Diego. F Vegas. Who cares? All right, we're starting off. Cue the Luke Combs. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Oklahoma hosting Ole Miss. Joey Freshwater and this team rolling in. Oklahoma, John Meter, they're looking a little better after their loss to Texas 2 weeks ago. I don't care. I love this Ole Miss team. They find new ways to be entertaining. I'm not letting their loss to Georgia cloud my judgment here. Give me the Rebels, Sharks, whatever the hell they are now to win. I honestly I love their new quarterback. I always trust Lane Kiffin to win games he's actually supposed to win. So give me Ole Miss here.
I see what you're doing. Nate, I'm going to need your help on here. Boomer!
Sooner!
That was great timing.
It was.
I got you.
I had to give him a little bit of a heads up. I was like, if I give him 2 seconds, he'll get on.
I got your back.
Texas
sucks. Or whatever.
They do suck.
I'll go with
Ole Miss? Let's go, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is after what they did against Texas during the Red River Shootout, I can't trust them again. That was the worst offensive performance I've seen in a college football game since Jake Garcia was playing quarterback for Miami. If you don't want to understand that, go watch the old highlights from him against Virginia in the 5 overtime game where the game-winning play was him diving across the end zone because the moron couldn't complete a pass. All right. I'm a little bitter. God bless Cam Ward and Carson Beck.
Boomer Sooner.
I knew the second Nate was way too enthusiastic. I just put in my head that he picked Oklahoma. All right. Now we got Bo versus Diego. Whoo! I'm ready for this one, dog. Oh my God. Give me Mizzou. Screw it. I'm with it. Dude, I love Bo. I love how this team's playing. Vanderbilt has only been ranked in the top 10 3 times in program history. And I'm not going to lie. Bo and the boys look better every time I watch them. And can we also just throw into the fact that he was a Penn State reject, and now Penn State is probably going to finish at 500 this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I legitimately am just kind of sitting here I love a good underdog story. I love when a guy who gets cast out, there's nothing there for him, and then he finds success somewhere else, and then the team who leaves him in the dust get burnt. Also, I just hate Penn State, so that's just a given. The biggest thing to me right now is that their offense kind of is a little up and down. I am a fan though of Bo right now. 11 total touchdowns, 72% completion percentage. He's played really well. And Mizzou is eighth and goes between 7th and 8th in rushing. Ahmad Hardy is really good right now. 840 yards, 11 touchdowns. Dude, I gotta go with Mizzou here. Vandy to me is a one man band, and if you start whacking that one man band, that's ball game, bro. Maddie.
I don't know if any quarterback right now has more heart and passion than Diego Pavia. So
he also sued the NCAA, so I wouldn't blame him. But
yeah, well, I'm going with Diego Pavia. He's gonna. I couldn't think of anything else to say. I was gonna come up with a nice little like zinger or something.
I should have sent you my notes I had for this because it's like a mile long. I'm trying to scope through the stats I highlighted. I'm like, oh, I like those. So I love having this little ring light here with the phone attachment because I literally am going through my notes as I read the all right, Nate, who you taking there, buddy? Mizzou or Vandy?
Give me the Commodores of Vanderbilt.
Brian, am I lone wolfing in here?
Yeah, you're a lone wolf in it. Andy.
Let's go.
Well, the last lone wolves have a very successful rate this year.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Korner Booth history, lone wolves usually shoot about 75%. So
just ask the NFL graphics with the belly up. The Korner Booth.
Every time I see you win those, I swear I see Kelsey and Hector in the background yelling like Aaron Paul. He can't keep getting away with it.
I can't wait for whenever it happens again.
See, and you know what the worst part is? I tried to warn everybody. Matt is an evil genius on picking games. He made some evil deal when he was a kid. He can't win games with his actual team, but yet he can smoke everyone to pick him. So it's like this.
That's some deal. That's some
right. He didn't have to sell his soul. He just sold his team's soul. Well, then again, Woody Johnson did it for him. So
yeah,
that's sort of Joe Namath.
It's more Joe Namath that did it.
True. All right. Listen. I actually got to give some credit. I cannot remember the TikTok creator's name, but he brought up an interesting matchup with Washington. Washington is not ranked, but their only two losses are to I think it was the number 3 and the number 5 team in the nation at the time of this video or before this video. But LSU is ranked at 20th, and they have 3 losses, Matt, or 2?
2.
We know Notre Dame is 12 and they have 2, so
I think we were 10.
Justice for Washington. Give me my cousin Nicole. Shout out is a UW doctorate. Shout to Michael Penix as well and Roma Dunze and that Washington team that got me all the way to a national title. Me betting on him every single week. So listen, 8th nationally against the run and against a Brett Bielema offense. I like that already. 2, only allows 254 passing yards a game. And Jacob Lane is one of my favorite edge rushers in the country right now. You will not know his name soon. Alex McLaughlin and Makeel Esteen already have 4 interceptions between the two of them. And by the way, Washington's ranked in the top 25 nationally in points scored. It's a good team, man. Their only 2 losses are the top 5 teams. Give me UW here to get put some respect on the Huskies, man. This is my I'm standing on this hill today. I think Illinois is a fraud. I think they're a bunch of scam artists. I don't even know how they're still in the top 25. So give me UW. Matthew.
I'm having a fun time just picking against you. I'm going to go Illinois here.
I know. We're going to just split. Watch. Either one of us is going to go undefeated this week, and I'm just going to.
One of us is you massive. I'm either going to take a massive first place lead, or I'm going to take a massive hit and be in.
Am I still in last?
No, I'm in last. You flip. You jump me.
I just go.
I had a bad 3-week stretch that should. Oh,
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I got to give Nate credit, brother. He's been under the radar, just kind of staying on Matt's heels.
And Jared's
all right. Nate, who you taking here? Am I lone wolfing with UW as well?
I haven't picked yet.
I know. I know who you're picking.
Do you?
Maybe.
Nah, give me Illinois.
All right, Brian, you rolling shotgun with me, or you rolling with the boys?
Give me Washington. I like what I've seen from Washington, especially that Ohio State game. I didn't hate how they played. I thought they played well.
So, I'm trying. So, the other day when we were talking about the AP poll, I was talking to a buddy of mine off air about the AP poll, And I am like, obviously, we made all the jokes that your AP voters should have their votes right. I'll put my money in for it because I watch more college football.
There's a few voters that really should.
Oh, I know. Listen, I'd rather give credit to like AP Tone, shout out Pat McAfee show than half the schmucks who write about it. And I swear to God, that one girl who went on air and then basically shat on all the college football fans who were giving her shit for it. Like, lady, you're the reason everyone hates this poll. And it's not because you're a woman. It's because you're an effing moron. There's a difference. I'm not sexist. I hate everybody equally. There's a difference. If you're a moron, you are a moron. So you can't tell me that Notre Dame, who was in the top 25 when they were 0-2. Brian, they've earned their way back. I will give them their credit, but there were multiple teams who deserve to be in over them. The fact that LSU is still in the top 25 is a travesty. Brian Kelly should be tarred and feathered at this point. Not really. Don't do that. That's a horrible crime. But the fact that my Hurricanes dropped to 9 after they went toe-to-toe with, honestly, a ranked team in Louisville, and it went down to literally the final throw. Travesty. But, SEC bias reigns supreme, baby. Burn the SEC down.
9. We're ranked 9.
All righty. So, all that being said, we're going split skis here. All right, we're going to the NFL. Aaron Rodgers revenge game, sort of. I'm going to be simple with this one, okay? Because I have said this, I've been banging my chest on this for years. I'm going to stick to this. Jordan Love is not a top 10 quarterback. He is talent-wise, but execution he is not. Now, the Packers had a good win against Arizona last week. But then again, that's like a heavyweight fighter beating up on a welterweight. The Cardinals have no business even being in that game. Oh, my God, Micah Parsons at 3 sacks. Honestly, you could have put me or Matt back there. That Cardinals offensive line was a revolving door. Congrats to Micah in his first 3-sack game. No knocks here, right? Can we stop with the Packers kissing? I'm really tired of it. They're an average team with an okay record, with a good record. They're 4-1-1. They tied Dallas. They should have put Dallas away. They couldn't close them out. Every other team has played Dallas 0, beat them, put them away. Even my Eagles, with no functional offense because Kevin Patula is a moron, were able to do it. So, give me the Steelers to win at home. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be mean. I think the Steelers secondary got embarrassed last week. I think they won a little lick back. Dude, I'm telling you right now, they might be a bunch of old dudes, but they a bunch of savvy vets. I will take Slay, Ramsey, and JPJ over the garbage can, dumpster fire, replacement part bin that is the Packers receiving core. Because I'm sorry, Matthew Golden hasn't proven himself to me. Christian Watson hasn't played a full season yet. Romeo Doubs is just mega mind in disguise. Prove me wrong. And I don't even remember who the last. And I think Reed's out for the season. So yeah, just give me the Steelers.
We saw how Aaron Rodgers played against the Jets week 1. Obviously, there was a lot of emotions behind, him throwing those 4 touchdowns or so to win the game. He's now playing the Green Bay Packers. Obviously, he was with them for 17, 18 seasons, whatever it was. And he didn't want to leave. They wanted him to leave. So there's obviously some animosity on his end, I'm sure, of playing his old team. Wants to show them, hey, I could still play at 41. Should have kept me. I think he's going to throw another 4 touchdowns this game. I don't think he's going to blow them out. I'm sure the Packers will keep it, will give it a good fight, but I think he's going to destroy his old team. So I'm going to take the Steelers.
You're telling me you can bet on Aaron Rodgers being petty? Oh, I'll take that money all day. Oh, trust me. He literally, if he gets a shot, he'll try to slap Anthony Fauci so hard his teeth pop out. So
I don't know if I'm more excited to see this game or if I'm more excited to see the post-game presser when they win.
Oh my! I know. I just want to see him on McAfee next week. I really do. I really hope Pat brings him on. That'd be great. Because I just want to see Ty Schmidt give him shit for beating the Packers. Brian, who are you taking?
I was originally on the Packers, but Matt just convinced me. I'm going with the Steelers. A petty Aaron Rodgers is a dangerous Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. My whole point was the fact that Jordan loves ass, but Matt convinced me even more that I was right. This is great.
Yeah, I can't argue against that. And he's got first-hand experience, unfortunately.
He torched the Jets after being there for 2 seasons, only playing 1, giving us 5 wins and being told we don't want you anymore, and he destroyed us. And imagine what he'll do to a team that told him.
Oh, he wants to see Mark Murphy and Brian Gutekunst.
We don't want you after being the greatest quarterback in this franchise's history.
Yes, he was over the fraud artist of Mississippi.
Yeah. It's going
all right,
jail,
Nate.
probably.
Nathan, dick pics aside.
Hi. Whoa, what the
That
fudge?
happened
Hey.
Dude,
that happened.
Nate,
with
did you not watch the documentary? There's a whole documentary on Netflix about Brett
Nate,
Favre in that picture.
Brett Favre literally is a horrible human being. We've established this.
I didn't even need
There's
to
a
see the
documentary about
documentary.
it. There's a whole documentary about how bad
About
of a person.
Why?
I didn't even need to see the documentary. I already knew when it happened because I was
Yeah,
a
Matt
fan
lived
of the
through
team.
it.
He did it when he was with the Jets. He did it to a reporter.
remember-
He was already a fan of the team.
No, I remember because of the Jets, but my favorite part about this whole thing is that Brett Favre, ever since he's retired, has just been the greatest hits of what not to do as a retired football player. Whew. All right, Nathan, who you taking?
The Copperfield.
Uh,
That's the one.
Or Wrangler.
Wrangler too.
You
Yes.
could lone wolf here, Nate.
Yeah, give me the Steelers.
Oh, never mind.
No, clean sweep. There we go.
Yeah, I believe in.
all going down
Wait. You know what? I want to do a lone wolf myself. Give me the Packers. Actually,
Are you gonna howl or not?
Ow! I don't got it.
Wow.
I'm beat.
worst
He's got
I've ever
punch
heard
in
in
the
my
shoulder.
I'm beat.
All right. Yikes. All right. Cowboys, Broncos, Bo Nix, Dak Prescott. Broncos coming off of maybe one of the most improbable wins I've ever seen on
We don't
Demaryius
talk
Thomas
about
Day. Hey, listen, it was Demaryius Thomas Day. You guys didn't deserve to win that game either way.
I agree with you, but yeah.
And listen, I got to give Jaxson Dart credit. He earned my respect. He played amazing. As a rookie quarterback, he looked great. Your defensive coordinator has the functional IQ of this.
Oh, the three of us together can be a better defensive
No,
coordinator.
actually,
than anything he
guys,
does.
I found your new offensive coordinator.
Yeah, can we have him? I would take him. I would take him right now.
Plank only expects being paid in 2x4 in roofing nails and Stainer.
I'll go to
That's it.
Lowe's right now for that. Right? I'll go to
Yep,
Lowe's
and he'll
right
coach
now.
your defense up to a solid 8-8 record.
He would. He would.
Yeah, right.
No
All right.
pun intended, but
There you go. All right, yeah, no. Listen, the Broncos actually can play defense, and they know how to take care of the football. So give me Denver.
I don't know what I want to do here. Obviously, defensively, you got to go Denver. Offensively, I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah, but if you Denver's slowdown makes them even on offense, or possibly lean towards Denver.
I'm gonna go Cowboys. I'm gonna go Cowboys.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna go Denver. After what I saw last Sunday, Denver, no matter what the score, is never out of it. So I rather ride that side.
Okay.
Full disclosure:
Nathan.
if Nate goes Denver, I'm not howling.
Okay.
Give me Dallas.
There we go. Did that entice you to go Dallas? Or you?
No,
Right.
Sort of. And I didn't want to put you in that spot, but too.
Dude, I got so much chest congestion with these allergies. If I were to howl, I don't know what would have happened.
I would have given it a shot.
All right.
But I believe in the Cowboys offense, man. Their Prescott's been off to an MVP start this year, and it's pretty good to see. So,
All right, main event while we're all here. A week and a half ago, I had to take one on the chin
you sure did.
and I took it like a champ. To the Giants fans who did, like Brian and Nate, who had some class, and also shout out to our boy Ralph. Congratulations, you guys had a good game, had a good win. Did I cackle and laugh when you guys blew that lead to Denver? Of course I did, because I'm petty as shit.
I did the same when you blew it to Denver too, so makes total sense.
Well, at least the refs didn't help Denver win with you guys.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, the refs basically were acting like NBA referees. Here you go, Denver. Here's the win. All right. With that being said, everyone knows where I'm going. Come on. I haven't brought this hat out all season. Go effing Birds, baby. Go Birds, dickhead. Brian looks so determined right now. Listen. It's Philly. Brandon Graham's back. It's in Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts looks like an MVP again. He brings out a Danbury Hatters hat.
Well, I have the hat tricks hat. I was waiting for my pick to put my hat on, but
Okay, fine, Brian, it's your pick. Go Birds.
Giants, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Jared, we're 1-1. Miami beat Notre Dame. We beat last week. This is the win.
This
Give
is
me
the
Big
Jared
Blue.
Brian
Go.
Bowl tiebreaker.
Go.
Bro. Ryan, is this going to be your upset choice?
Yes.
Son of a.
Nate's about to fly to Connecticut to freaking run Brian's toes over.
Did I even
I
pick an upset?
would
No, I
accept
didn't, so.
Yeah, I just got that. I was like, maybe my toes over, and then I just figured it out.
I'm going to hell for 5 minutes for that joke, Nate. I'm sorry.
Nate's gonna be like, stick him out.
He
Stick him
just
out.
realized
Hold on,
it, so I'm
let me
so
take the
sorry.
break off.
It's okay. I can no longer call Nate Happy Feet. He's not Hot Wheels. I call him Happy Feet now because my
Yes,
boy
sir.
Nate is averaging 1,000 steps a freaking appointment. Let's go, Nate. Let's go, baby. I'm proud of you.
You know me,
Nate-
baby.
Nate's gonna be like, Brian, stand 1,000 feet back. I'm gonna do my steps, and my last one's gonna be on your foot.
No, he's gonna say lay down at 998. I'm gonna step on your nuts.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Nate, are you
sorry.
off? I'm gonna go.
I
I'm gonna
threw
go
the whole
Eagles.
damn show
Here.
off the rails. I apologize. All right.
I'm gonna go Eagles here. I don't see them at least at home dropping 2 in a row to the Giants. So I'll take
Go
the Eagles.
Birds, dickhead.
Why just what, your team?
Well,
No. I'm not calling you a dickhead. It's
I
a
know,
line,
I know.
literally.
I've picked the Giants twice whenever we have them on this 6-pack, and we are 2-0 ever since we've done that. However, we are in Philadelphia, and part of me doesn't trust.
And the Eagles are really pissed.
Well, we're pissed too. We just blew a game in Denver.
I feel like you guys are more just like kind of a limp puppy. No, you guys are pissed at yourselves. We're pissed at you guys and ourselves.
We're pissed across the board.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like, listen.
Well, no, we're pissed too. We're just trying to hide it that we're not pissed at everybody.
I mean,
But
you guys
if
are
Brian
basically
Burns
playing.
could, he would strangle.
Okay,
Shane Bowen
let's
on the
also be
sideline.
honest here. You guys have been playing with house money since you put Jaxson Dart in. Like,
Oh yeah,
can we-
100%.
we acknowledge that. Okay, thank you. Because you guys were supposed to be a 5-win team, and you're on pace to have like 7 or 8, and you have a great young quarterback, and you have a CTE demon as a running back. So it's not the worst case scenario. I'm watching Nate contemplate his life right now.
Adib was possibly out Sunday, so if that's the
so's
case,
Holland.
there's no for sure that they're out, but Adebo might be out. Burns says he's good to go. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or it's because I don't.
Also, you guys didn't have to play Jalen Carter last time.
That's
He's healthy.
JMS is back, by the way, Brian, which is nice. For us.
I want to see Jalen Carter body slam Cam Scatterboo. That is my one wish.
His practice window got open, so
If Graham starts, everyone in that organization deserves to be fired immediately.
Why can't we get Nate's cousin in here? Why?
Thank you.
We're racist, bro. That's how it is. We're racist.
He just called his entire football team racist.
Well, it's just facts, man. This is what it is. You know what?
They put the Irish guy instead of the Asian. Nate goes, they're effing racist, man.
I hate to say it. I think Philly takes it.
Nate, take that hat off then.
No, Hey, I am the most realistic Giants fan out there, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, if we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose.
Nate, my former high school teammate Steve, when I moved him, I asked him about the Giants this year. He may have given me the most realistic take of all time. He goes, in reality, I'm not happy. I'm happy with 6 wins. I just want us to cause some trouble and then get a decent draft pick. And I was like,
I love that. Last time we played you guys, we were at home, which was great, and the atmosphere was great, and we played really well.
I hate that stadium. I want to burn to the ground.
I just don't think
you'd be doing us all a favor.
I just don't think Philly will let the Giants sweep them. I don't think that's in their DNA. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. And then the Giants will fall to 2-6, and it's going to be, But
I've already cursed Saquon so much this year by drafting him first overall, by basically talking about all this other crap, and then in fact he was on Madden cover, all this other stuff. NFC offensive player of the year, curse, whatever. You know what? Screw it. Saquon's gonna bust it for about 185 tomorrow and 2 touchdowns.
I hope he does 300 because in one of my futures parlay, I had him at 50.
Saquon's questionable, but he's gonna play. I think.
I don't know, man.
Playing.
You have that bum of an OC, so I mean,
Yeah, but you know what? That bum of an OC is also terrified of Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, so he will probably make sure their boy gets the ball.
Yes, I'm saying like I think
He will probably make sure their boy Saquon gets the ball.
I hope so. I mean, for you guys,
Because also in that first drive, you guys couldn't touch us when Saquon was getting the ball, and Kevin Matula got gun shy and said, "Hey, let me do some crazy stuff." No, stop.
Yeah, that's when I knew. I was just like, damn. So
I was kind of preoccupied during that game, so like I honestly didn't get to watch it. Thank God.
Yeah, I was glad when they started passing. I was like, oh, all right then. I guess they don't want to try Saquon.
That's Minnesota. How that goes.
Yeah.
And it's at the Link, which is the house that Dom DeSandro built, you know.
Goddamn right it is. Big Dom. All right.
Have we beat Philly recently in a game that mattered in Philly?
Last time we beat last time that happened.
The game that
was
mattered,
like
by the way.
2013. And the last time we swept Philly in a season was 2007.
I knew it.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Ralph, you owe me $20.
We're not sweeping Philly, bro. We'll talk about Saturday. There will be keys to the game that we'll discuss on Saturday.
Yeah,
but
my noggin got big post college because that head is way tighter than this one is.
Everything will need to go right for us to beat you guys on Sunday, and I mean everything.
Upsets and gimmies, kids. Brian's the only one took an upset in the 6-pack. So, Bry guy, the gimme floor is yours.
Ooh,
Must be
give
nice.
me. This is tough. Give me South Florida over Memphis.
What's the line on that one?
6.5.
That's your favorite?
No. Brian, the minimum should be like 15. I would.
15? Okay.
Yeah,
you should not.
Brian, you could do
Brian, I've done a plus 45.
Give me Georgia Tech then over Syracuse. 16.
There you go. Jared loves that one for sure. He hates.
I hate both teams. I want a meteor hit the stadium, but it's okay.
He hates Syracuse,
and I also hate Georgia Tech. So, I got a boys. I'm gonna open the floor up. Who's up for a house upset this week?
Like, what does that mean?
Everyone gets a point. Nobody loses a point.
Oh, okay.
How are we feeling about UCLA knocking off Indiana?
Dang it. That was my pick, too, if I had to pick my own. I am down for it.
And let Nate, unless you want to just make that your upset, but I was going to say, it's such a risky upset. I'm trying to help you here.
Yeah.
So everyone okay with that? If Nico and UCLA knock off that dickhead Kirk Cignetti, yeah. New contract. He's still too big for his. I hate Kirk Cignetti. He's annoying. So yeah, give us UCLA's the house upset. So everyone gets let's say I get 6, Brian gets 6, Matt gets 5, Nate gets 4. All of us get bumped up 1, or vice versa. Everyone just gets an extra point. So, all right, Matt, do you have an upset for me?
I do. I'm gonna take, Kent
By the way,
State.
Washington got bumped up to -4.
I saw 4.5.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Kent State. They're on the road against Bowling Green. They're +7.5. Or they're home or whatever it is, but they're +7.5 against Bowling Green. So I'm going to take Kent State.
I really want to take Michigan State over Michigan in Lansing. 14.5 point home dogs. I'm kind of loving that line right now. It's really clean.
Take Charlotte or North Texas.
I don't F with subdivision football because I always miss on it.
6.5.
Jesus. All right. I mean, I hate this. I do. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take Michigan State over Michigan. I'm just getting like Bryce Underwood. They've been kind of rolling, cruising along at 5-2, and they're not that good of a team. They've just beaten some okay teams and lost to good teams. So everyone's like, oh, they got to be kind of good, right? Yeah, so give me Michigan State to upset Michigan. I love the line. It's 14.5. It's an easy cover, and if you want to take straight money line, it's even better, which I'm going to have to do. So, yeah, give me Michigan State here.
If I pick Cal +6, that doesn't count, right? If they're the away team against Virginia.
Who are they playing again?
V-Tech.
If they're away, I think they got to.
They got to be 4. They got to be 4.5 point on the road.
No, yeah, that's okay.
No. Sorry. They have to be 7.5, Matt. 7.5, right? Because it had to be
Yeah,
a 4.5.
7.5 plus 7.5 on the road, and then I think it's like plus like 4.5.
4.5 at home, plus 4.5 at home. Yeah.
Man,
You basically have to avoid the field goal swing. That's what the whole point is.
I wish I had a game. I would have picked Miami over Stanford because that game's going to be ugly.
Those uniforms are gas.
I know. And what better way to bust them out against Stanford? You know what I'm saying?
Who's never played Miami before, by the way.
Yeah, they're going to get whooped.
Fun fact, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I got a fun fact for you, boss. So, I was never a military guy, but, if
shout
you
out to my
had to
dog
ask me,
Trevor and my dog Pat, former co-host of the show, Pat.
There you go.
Both military guys.
If I had to choose between the Army and the Navy to join, I would definitely choose the Army because F the Navy. And you know what? I got Florida Atlantic. I just lost I just ruined it for myself. Plus 14 over Navy.
It's just F a branch of the military. Oh my God.
We just lost the entire Navy.
I don't give a
what
fudge.
The Navy?
Not the Navy.
I don't give a fudge. Give me Florida Atlantic over Navy plus 14, by the way.
Nate, if I honestly, and I've said this story before, if there was any branch I would have joined, with the Marines because I'm just that unstable. It kind of makes sense. But, my boy Pat, Army, my boy Sawyer, Air Force, my boy Pat. I'm in my best friend Trevor. Shout out to Big Trev, Army as well. So, yeah, go Army.
Go Army.
Yeah, boys, that about wraps it up here. Kickoff is in about, 2 minutes?
Yeah,
yes,
roughly.
Sir.
Roughly. All right.
Amazon Prime.
We'll watch this shit show together on Amazon Prime. Boys and girls, I hope you have an amazing weekend. Please do not gamble over your line. If you have a problem, 1-800-GAMBLER is the number to call in most cities. If not, it's easy to find. It's easy to Google some of the helplines, numbers. It's all good. Please gamble responsibly. Trust me, it is not a hole you want to get down. I've seen it destroy people's lives before. As for myself, I'm too cheap to do that. So, at least on myself. That being said, folks, have a good time. Please drink responsibly. Enjoy some football this weekend. And pray the NBA doesn't completely go belly up. See what I did there? And we'll see you Monday for a Korner Booth podcast episode and next Thursday for our Korner Booth costume party and Nate's big decision on who his college team is. So, peace out, Girl Scouts.
Watch me pick like Florida Atlantic.